Hello, it's marriage motivation time. Our scripture reading will be coming from John chapter 11 and chapter 12, but our love verse is in John chapter 11 verse 32, which says, "Then when Mary was come where Jesus was and saw him, she fell down at his feet, saying unto him, Lord, if you had been here, my brother had not died." This is, of course, the record of the account of the death of Lazarus and how Jesus went to see him after he had been dead for 4 days. And earlier we see that Mary's sister Martha comes to Jesus and she says the exact same words, "Lord, if you had been here, my brother would not have died." And Jesus says, well, you will see him again in the resurrection. But then later her sister Mary comes and she says the same thing. And this story has always intrigued me because we see two people saying the same words, but they have a different impact. Because when Mary says, "Jesus, if you had been here, my brother wouldn't have died," she comes and she's weeping and she kneels at his feet and she grabs a hold of him. And this touches Jesus, so much so that he begins to weep. And he gets up from that place, he goes to Lazarus' grave and he raises him up. So we see that they have the same words, but it has a different impact. What I want to share with you today is that you may need to do a different approach. Have a different approach in how you approach your spouse, or even you approach your children or your employees or your employer. If what you're saying isn't having an impact, you may need to change your approach. So you can say certain words, but words are not the most important thing when we communicate. Science tells us that, if just think about it, only 7% of what we say, what we speak, is actually effective. Our words are only worth 7% of what we say when we communicate. Another 38% goes toward what? Our tone. Whether we're speaking fast or speaking slow, our tone of voice, and another 55% goes with our body language. So what we say is not that important. We understand, we've heard the saying, it's not what you say, it's what? How you say it. In fact, Albert Einstein says that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again, but expecting a different result. And has that been you? Have you been saying the same thing over and over again to your spouse, expecting them to change sometime? It hasn't worked. So today, try a different approach. Ladies, let me make it easy for you. Your husband just wants to be appreciated and to be respected. Many of you ladies, you're very strong women, but sometimes that strength works against you because you're trying to battle your husband. And he doesn't want to fight you. He doesn't want to be in a battle with you. He wants to be appreciated and respected by you. So change your approach. If you're sarcastic or if you're very demanding, change that approach. Come to him in a respectful and appreciative tone. Husbands, brothers, let me help you out. Your wife, more than anything else, she wants to feel cherished. She wants to feel like she's the most important person on the earth. That's more important than your mama, more important than your sisters, your family, even more important than your job. She wants to be cherished. So take some time, find out what that means for your spouse, and give her what she needs. Change your approach. I want you to have a fantastic marriage, a passionate marriage. So I pray for peace in your home. I pray for prosperity in your life. And I pray for passion in your marriage. God bless you.